Welcome to another episode of The Last Save Point. I am Piro.
CalcNinja, what's up? It's my intro.
Yeah. Hey everybody, hope you've been watching the videos. Glad you tuned in for this one.
It's another week of gaming news. Lots of big stuff happened this past week.
A lot of big stuff happened like right after we shot the
I know,
video.
every time. It's always on like Thursday and Friday that shit happens. The shit goes down. But we're going to cover it and you're going to listen.
Hopefully. What? We're not asking you to watch, just listen.
Just listen.
You meet us halfway.
You can play Warcraft or Marvel or whatever you're playing at the time.
Are you talking to yourself?
Well, yeah. You can just have it going on in the background. It's fine.
Okay, I guess we're going to start off as we do every week with what we're playing. Why don't you start us off?
My gaming choices have really not been varied this week. NorCal Regionals is this weekend. So I've been playing a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Still playing Warcraft. Still playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Taking a break from Street Fighter. But the only game I'm entering in at NCR is Marvel.
Really? You're not entering Street Fighter?
No, my Honda's not up to par, I don't feel. Not up to par.
How much? Didn't you say it was like $10 per game, and you can get an all for like 40 or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna spend another $30.
That's about what's gonna take you to Red Bar, isn't it?
It's gonna be like $12 for Red Bar, and the gas is gonna be like $20. I might as well have spent the $30. Yeah. What about you? What are you playing?
Let's see. This past week, a lot of League. We both have
That's true.
both have a problem with that game now. I'm playing it way too much. Let's see what else. I popped in Gran Turismo. I am finally bored of that game. There is nothing for me to do.
Hallelujah.
There's nothing for me to do. I get in. I jump in for like a half an hour and just try to drift cars the entire time. Like there's no point in getting more money.
It took forever for you to get tired of the game.
I have like 1,000 cars. I mean, one more car is gonna make a big deal. Unless they release DLC, then I'll buy the car. What else? No, I didn't play Binding of Isaac. I don't know. I need to get to the point where I'm actually going to go play StarCraft 2 on ladder.
Yeah.
I need a big confidence boost for that to happen.
Why don't you just do it and then see how the first game goes? It's
real easy for you to go raid when you're leaning on other people. You can blame somebody else for being incompetent.
Every time.
When I lose, it's, why the hell didn't you do that? And then...
If it's 1v1, why don't you just play one game and see how it goes? See what happens.
Because it's 5 games to get your placement.
Well,
you gotta play 5 games.
Play 5 games, see how it goes.
Well, last time I played 3. I played 5 and won 3. But I was mad about losing the 2.
That's a 3 out of 5.
Zergo P!
You play Toss, don't you?
Yeah, of course I play Toss. They're the ones that sparkle and shit.
It's true.
And they can dash. And they have all the cool powers.
Pylons.
Yeah, I can
construct more pylons. No,
you
don't need those. You don't run into that problem.
No, I usually notice it before it happens.
Oh, okay, right. Because you're keeping a counter of your.
Yeah, there's some stuff in the corner that keeps track of that stuff.
What? That's how you know you have minerals and gas and.
Yeah, I don't think you just hit buttons all willy nilly and things just come out.
I guess I'm playing the game wrong.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah. So, we're also running out of ideas for games to stream. What kind of games would you guys like to see us stream? Whether it be like, you can be as general as like, oh, stream RPGs, oh, stream fighting games, oh, stream racing games.
Or tell somebody to actually stream.
Yeah, you could do that too. That is also an option.
Well, one of us has a video capture card and has no excuse for not streaming.
Yeah. I could stream Marvel, but people don't want to see me in the training room.
Why don't you go play Go play some Unranked then.
I can play that. I can do that. There's some people in the Reddit fighting channel that I play with regularly. I could stream those. I'm sure they would really enjoy that.
I wish I could figure out when my stream is choppy and when it's not.
That's what people are for. That's what viewers are for.
We need more of those.
Yeah, we need more viewers.
Speaking of viewers, let's talk about what we did this past weekend. We streamed another session of the Dark Souls drinking game.
It was a mistake. But not a mistake.
This weekend, or as you all know, St. Patrick's Day.
It was fun, but I didn't feel too good afterwards because I had a lot to drink. Many shots were had.
Tell them what your drug of choice was. What you guys started off with?
Oh, we started off with like this lemon bite Captain Morgan rum. It tasted absolutely horrible, so we went right back to the Malibu, which didn't taste as bad. Still pretty bad.
I like how the alcohol isn't really a punishment; it's a motivator.
It is a motivator, you know, because
I don't want this. I don't want any more of this. I have to win now.
I can't die anymore because I don't want to drink anymore. That's pretty much how it plays out.
I remember when you were at the last fight. You're like, I'm going to take 4 shots just to heal to get this over with. Take 4 shots now, never have to drink again.
Weighing the options. Weighing the options is what I did. We actually have a clip from that that we can show you guys. So yeah, enjoy, watch it. It's fun. So yeah, I mean, it was a fun time. Many drunk times were had. We hope to get more people, and we hope to stream more. It looks like we'll be doing it every other weekend.
Oh, thanks everybody who tuned in, though.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, following, all that good junk. We appreciate it. We need more viewers. We want more viewers. We're trying to entertain the masses.
I think we stream more than like every couple weeks.
Oh yeah, if we stream more than every couple weeks, it'd be better. But
yeah, it might draw some people.
My liver needs a break.
You don't have to drink every time. Or is that how you get
in
front of the crowd?
That's how I stream.
You build liquid confidence.
Yeah, that's it. That's it exactly. So speaking of Dark Souls, rumor came out, little advertisement in a magazine.
Oh no, it was an Australian game store, I think. Or no, it wasn't in a magazine, but it was in Australia though.
Yeah, it was an Australian game magazine.
It had the Dark Souls font. It said, "You died." Is that what it said?
You died, or you have died. One of the two.
Yeah, it was right in the advertisement. Same font as Dark Souls.
Right, we've actually got a picture of it, so here you go. Picture.
Yeah, people have been clamoring about this for quite a while. I'm okay with it. I hope they fix the issues that were evident a while ago.
I don't think they will. I think I think they'll release like the most recent patch, and then just jump into it from there. But I'm all for making the community larger, making the Dark Souls community larger. It's a really fun game.
You're all for increasing that population of black phantoms to come invade you. That's what you're saying.
No. Unless you Sparta kick them off.
It'll be one of those games where you can't where the PC community won't have an advantage.
It's true.
Or the console.
It's true. I don't know how you're going to play it on a PC, though.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a controller.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get that Xbox controller.
I mean, how would you do that? Hold left mouse button, left click for shield, right to attack? Is it?
I don't know. How do you play Skyrim?
Same way. So I guess it's how it would work out.
Well, there's not really hotkeys. They don't trigger that way. You have to still click.
Well, you get hotkey, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. People have been clamoring for this.
I hope it's coming for the people who want to play it and don't want to invest in the console.
I'll probably pick it up again.
But don't be mad when you die. Don't immediately give it a bad review.
Right, just
because you're really bad at the game. The
game is hard. There's a huge difficulty curve.
You think it's gonna be right here, and it's way up here.
Yeah, it's...
And then you fight. What's that demon? Oh, no.
Capra?
Yeah, you fight the Capra demon. It's all the way up here.
You just cry, and you take shots. You take 40 shots because you die 40 times. Bad news. Bad news bears.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. It's good. It is good. Definitely check out some videos online. Check out our drunk videos to see how we do it drunk. Not well.
We're not endorsing you to participate, but it'd be nice.
A lot of people do participate. If you're over 21, it's okay to participate. Because we don't.
So if you're over 21,
we don't condone illegal activities. But yeah, I don't know. We've had people participating with us that take a shot every time we die. I feel bad for them though, because there's 2 of us and 1 of you. So
they're playing hard mode.
Yeah, you should have 911 on speed dial.
All right, I guess it's time to move on to the next topic. The topic that was alluded to last week. Mists of Pandaria.
Yeah, so the NDA was lifted last Monday. It was lifted on Monday. And along with that came a Diablo 3 release date. Diablo 3's release date is May 15th, 2012.
2 months from now, everybody. 2 months.
2 months. I'll get it because I got the annual pass in WoW.
You mean you basically already have it?
Yeah, it's.
You're gonna be able to like preload like a week before, right?
I don't know. I hope so. Beat the crowd.
Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, beat the crowd. It's gonna be so difficult. You know, like you have to not run to the store.
Right. You gotta beat the online crowd. Gotta beat the queue.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a debacle.
It is. It's gonna be one hell of a mess, a clusterfuck, if you will. But there's a ton of news regarding Mists. Ton of new stuff. Talent trees have been revamped, which is old information, but they did talk about some of the raid design. There's a bunch of interviews out now. If you go to MMO Champion, you can actually read through all of the interviews and all of the changes and all that good stuff. But there's pet battles now, so you can play Pokemon while you're playing Warcraft.
So it seems like they've added additional content, but at the same time they've done balance changes for this next update.
Yeah, there's a ton of balance changes. There's the new race and the new class this time. It's the first time they've done a combo. But with the new race, the Pandas, the Pandarian race, you actually choose which faction you go into at like level 10 or level 20. I forget which one it is, but you choose which faction to go into.
Yeah, you were telling me that was a new mechanic for this race.
Yeah, they haven't done that before. It's typically one or the other. You get either this set of races or this set of races, depending on what side you pick.
Before it was always you choose your faction, then you choose your race. Now it's you choose your race, then your faction.
Right. You choose your race based on faction. And now it's you choose your faction after you choose your race.
It's the opposite way.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. But they released a female model, which looks pretty good. The male models look good too, which really emphasizes the point that they need to go back and update the original models.
Are there like baby pandas that sneeze and scare the women pandas?
Probably, I imagine so.
You've all seen it.
But
it's a terrible problem.
There's a bunch of new balance changes. There is a lot of new content now. They have like account-wide achievements now instead of achievements per character, which means that you also get account-wide titles, account-wide mounts, account-wide pets, which...
Oh, so you get account-wide things that don't really matter.
Right. But a lot of people, are really into this whole mount collection thing and this whole pet collection thing.
Nerds.
And, I don't know, some of the mounts are cool.
Nerds?
Some of the mounts are cool. They're cool. I like some of them.
You shouldn't admit to that.
No, I shouldn't. Should have left that out.
I guess as long as you didn't pay for that like $25 one.
Right, haven't paid cash. Haven't paid cash.
Well, you pay cash every month.
Yeah, I pay cash every month. Once every 6 months, actually. But there's a lot of new stuff. They showed off the new continent. They showed off what the continent looks like during the daytime, what it looks like during the nighttime. And they talked about how the continent is going to phase over the whole expansion. So like everything starts out all lush and green and pretty, but as the war between the two factions goes on, stuff starts getting destroyed, and you start to see how the war affects the island.
Oh, okay.
They've gotten a lot better about this. If you look at the Molten Front from the last patch or the expansion, whatever the final.
Is that where you found that thing that's behind us?
No, it's before that patch. Oh,
okay.
There's a quest hub, a daily quest hub called the Molten Front. And as you go through it, the scenery starts to change, and you get access to all these different dailies and stuff. But the way they did that was really well, because you could still partner up with people even if they weren't on the same phase as you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can all go do your own thing together. And then once you get to your part of the phase, they phase out, and they can go do their own thing. Or if they're on your phase with you, the same phase with you, you can both go and do whatever together. But this is just taking that to another level. They've been working really hard on phasing, and in Mists, it's really going to show.
It's nice to see that money's going somewhere.
Yeah, all of that billions of dollars.
Is the continent really called Pandaria?
Yeah.
That's retarded.
Yeah, it's called Pandaria.
What do they call the people that come from Pandaria?
Pandaren.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not just called pandas?
No, you can't use pandas. China would be pissed.
They use elves.
They do use elves. But China would be pissed.
What are you saying? What do you mean they'd be pissed for using the word panda?
Yeah, the whole like. So Pandaren haven't been introduced into the game yet.
Okay.
And the rumor, I don't know if it was confirmed or not, was that they weren't introduced because China has laws forbidding violence toward panda, even in a virtual environment. And if they had put pandas into the game, they would lose all their subscriber base in China because the game would then be outlawed.
That it has panda in the name.
But by making them Pandaren, they can get around that by saying they're not pandas.
Is it Pandaren or Pandaran?
I don't know. Could be either one. We'll find out when the game comes out or the beta comes out, which is soon. Rumors are saying as soon as next week. But
beta that soon, but no concrete release date.
No concrete release date. People are guessing summer.
That sort of dashes my hopes for Heart of the Swarm actually coming out this year. That would fill the 2-game quota for this year.
Yeah, Diablo 3 is coming out in 2 months, and Mists is probably going to come out this summer.
That's actually early for them.
Yeah, usually they do it once every 2 years, so it's been right around the November-December mark.
But 4 months early, maybe Heart of the Swarm will come out this summer.
But they're saying that
this winter.
They want to start releasing expansion packs every year and a half to every year.
Well, it's going to be 2 years for StarCraft this summer.
Yeah.
And Heart of the Swarm is actually priced like it's going to be an expansion.
Like so for the $40, $50 mark?
Yeah, it's already been up for pre-order. It came up for pre-order, what was it, last week on Newegg and Amazon. And one of the websites had it listed for $40, which is expansion price, but another website had $60, so I'm not really sure.
Right. Well, I don't know. We'll find out when it comes out. If it comes out. Could be like a Ghost.
Hey.
Could be Ghost.
That's not cool.
Could be like Ghost.
Okay, well, you can't play fucking Nova in Dota 2 anymore.
No.
You don't get to play her.
I haven't even touched Dota 2.
Or Blizzard Dota.
The
superior Dota.
I'm still going to play League.
I don't think so. I think you can play Dota.
Still rock Sona. Still rocking that Sona in League.
Oh, it's real easy to just do buffs, huh?
You just mash, mash buttons. I don't even.
You just roll your hand across.
Yeah, you just do this the whole time. That's all you do. Just this whole time. Keep going. Still have mana. R.
Alright, out of mana. Gotta go back.
Out of mana. Gotta B. Gotta go back. Gotta go back to the base. Get my mana. Yep. Just face roll.
Alright, everybody. Time for our next topic. Mass Effect 3. We talked about this last week.
And the week before.
We've been talking about it a lot. We've been talking a lot about a game that we haven't really played.
But people are still pissed.
It seems to be getting just more and more steam for these people are angry. God. Everybody's jumping on that bandwagon.
I'm not. Probably because I haven't played it, but I'm not. I don't know. So the newest development in the Mass Effect 3 series.
Guess what? It's not good news.
It's not. No, it's not good news. Some guy on the BioWare forums, I forget what his username is, but if I can find a picture, I can get that up.
That will appear right now.
Yeah, right now. But he went ahead and put out a call for people that were pissed to go ahead and, start filing suits with the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and the Better Business Bureau, the BBB. It's pretty stupid.
I've never facepalmed so hard in my life.
I get what you're trying to do, and I get that you're upset, but I don't think it's the right way to go about it. His claim is that it's because, because they promise you a world that evolves as you make your choices.
I mean, a world that doesn't.
Well, no, that's what they promise you, a world that evolves because you're based on your choices. A world that changes based on your choices, right? And this guy's saying that didn't happen. Your endings are already set in stone, so your endings aren't going to change based on what decisions you make. So he's like, that's false advertisement. So he's going to, put out these suits with the FTC and the BBB, and he's calling on other people to do the same thing. If you go to the Better Business Bureau site...
There was actually an article.
There's actually an article there. There's, quite a few complaints there already about it. I don't understand. Like, I get that you're upset.
I think you have buyer's remorse, everybody. I mean, you paid for the game. There's no takebacks.
Trade it in.
That you can get half your money back.
Yeah.
That's about all you can do. you want to make a decision that's going to negatively affect BioWare. They don't just make one game, everybody.
No. Well, what's going to happen is, people are all up in arms about Mass Effect 3. They're going to be like, I'm never going to buy a BioWare game again.
You're liars. You're as bad as those people who said they were never going to buy a Bethesda game after Fallout New Vegas sucked.
As soon as Dragon Age 3 comes out, I guarantee you it'll go gold. As soon as pre-orders are available for that game, it'll be gold.
Even after how terrible the last one was.
I guarantee you. People are going to...
People buy Call of Duty games every time.
People are going to buy that out. Yeah. But BioWare did release a statement saying that they had... was it ending initiatives or something like that?
It sounded like they had just... Here's
a PR release.
Yeah, here's an excuse to get you guys to shut up for a little while.
Oh, we're looking into it.
This stuff doesn't happen overnight anyway.
No, yeah, and they said that they're gonna look into it and see if it's really worth adding a new ending or a new deal. Well, they haven't actually said that. It's what people are reading into it as. They're just saying that we're looking at it.
It feels like this game came out like 6 months ago. The game's been out for 2 weeks. 2.
People are pissed.
People are mad. You've only been able to complain for like 1 week because it took you a week to beat the game.
Some people beat it in a couple days.
Yeah, some people don't have jobs or school. Wish I could play more games.
I don't know. On the fence about that one. But yeah, I mean, people were reading into it as, they're going to rewrite the ending. But will that really matter, do you think? I mean, it's not the real ending.
I think
how it really ends.
I think at this point, people are not going to be happy with whatever they receive. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I guess that made up for it. It's never going to give them that feeling that they wanted.
Right. They're already so pissed about it. They're already so inflamed over it that I don't think this is going to solve anything. I don't think it's going to solve a thing.
I think it's just going to add fuel to the fire for people to complain.
I think it's true. Yeah. People are going to be like, you should have left the ending as it was because that was great.
The other ending was so much better.
So much better than this.
What was the comic I read where they changed the ending where you turned all the Reavers into ice cream and Commander Shepard got into Space King Supreme or something like that, and then the Krogan made him a birthday cake.
Is that like the Burger King?
I don't know. Like it was so ridiculous.
Does he get a crown?
The Reavers are ice cream cones and they have bananas sticking out of the side. It looks so funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all I can say. It just I don't understand people.
Oh my god.
I mean, I read an article the other day. Well, not an article, but somebody's like op-ed piece about how entitlement is a bullshit word. Gamer entitlement is a bullshit phrase. And it's just a way for people to belittle...
I don't know, they said buzzword.
Buzzword. It's a bullshit buzzword. And it's a way for developers and reviewers and people who talk about video games to belittle the opinions of the people who play the games.
This is I don't know. Like, I've heard people say the game was so good.
Like...
And then... Okay, now... The people that are complaining make up the minority of the group that actually bought the game.
Right.
They're just the most vocal.
Right.
Maybe the ending's fine. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I mean, does an ending make or break a game?
I don't know. I think as long as everything is
okay, right? If a game is amazing all the way up until the ending, it's got great gameplay, if it's got great story elements, if there's character development, if there's customization that everybody loves, does the ending make or break it? If you have a shitty ending, do you hate the game?
As long as there's closure, I don't really care.
Right.
This is what you guys got for saying you wanted fucking multiplayer. See, all that multiplayer time, they could have changed the ending. But you guys wanted multiplayer real bad.
I heard that the multiplayer actually affects your ending.
Yeah, I heard you can level up the universe or some shit.
Yeah, I heard that if you... Because we haven't played the game. But I've heard that if you... Like, level up multiplayer, it'll change your ending. Because certain achievements give you the good ending. And you get those achievements with the multiplayer.
Yeah, it raises some percentage in the game. Like, it actively tells you that the percentage is there, too.
I think that's the wrong way to do it. You shouldn't have to force multiplayer.
I think it's... I think people are really mad. It's easy to say that this is wrong without offering a better solution.
I think that's exactly what's going on.
Like, people can bitch and moan about how, this is not what we wanted. Well, what did you want?
What do you want? I don't know, not this.
You put it in their hands to fabricate the story.
Right.
You should be happy with what you got. I mean, it's not like the game looks like crap. The game plays exactly what you guys wanted. I've heard that it's one of the most visually stunning games in a long time.
It is very pretty.
And our friend's girlfriend said that it's the only game that's made her laugh hysterically and cry uncontrollably.
A lot of people are saying that, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
then
it's
one element.
It's an emotionally gripping story, so I've been told.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that, but that's what she said.
But, yeah, I mean, and then the ending, fuck it, game's trash, we're done. Out of here.
Completely forget everything that happened before that.
Forget everything else in the game. Forget everything else in the series. The game is fucking trash. Because the ending didn't go the way I wanted it to.
QQ.
Yeah. The world isn't full of happy endings, people.
Oh, I found out what that was from.
What? QQ?
Yeah.
Enlighten us. Enlighten everybody.
It's from StarCraft.
Yeah?
To get out, you press Alt QQ. That's how you quit the match. It was either that or Warcraft.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I found that out like last week.
Today I learned. Today you probably learned too. Instead of just crying QQ, it's all QQ.
Yeah, just go cry more about your Mass Effect.
Yes.
You're still playing the multiplayer. I hate this game.
I hate this game, but I'm still playing it. I hate this game, but I'm going to play through it again.
Yeah.
Posers. So, do we want to talk about qualms of the modern gamer next? Last segment of the show, as always.
This is where you people usually tune out, because it's just going to be strictly our opinions now.
And all we do is bitch and complain. The whole time. But our topic for this week is something that a lot of people feel pretty strongly about. Not the younger generation. Young generation won't have any idea what we're talking about. And when I say younger generation, I mean people that were born in like the late 90s. But are games too easy now?
Are they easier than those games you played more than 15 years ago?
Are they easier than, games on the NES era? The Sega Genesis era? The Super Nintendo era?
Games where you actually had lives and no continues?
Games where you didn't have save points. To make our site non-existent.
It would be some unknown concept that people wouldn't understand.
What is a save point?
Also,
and why is there a last one?
You mean as they're connecting through AOL, right?
Yeah, as they're...
Connecting through a 56K modem?
as they're going through dial-up. Yes.
You get that horrible whir sound?
Yeah.
But I think it's a really important point. Recently Ninja Gaiden came out and was getting terrible reviews. That game's been hard forever.
Yeah, that game's been hard forever. Dark Souls? I thought that game's not easy.
Half the game... That got smashed by half the public.
Yeah, because it was too hard. People were like, give me easy. Give me an easy mode. I just want to play and enjoy the story.
Yeah, see, that brings up a point. Are people paying for the experience or what? Or like they're paying for the challenge? I guess it's different for everybody.
Well, personally, if my games have a difficulty option, I play them on hard. Not because some uber gamer with a huge EP, but because it's more challenging. I mean, I'll play through a game on... Well, especially if there's achievements or trophies involved. I'm not going to play through it on easy or normal.
You play Uncharted 3 on hard?
Yeah. Because that means I'm going to have to play it through on easy and normal again. Or hard again. No, I'm just going to play through it hard and tough through it and win. I mean... And a lot of the games I found... best example, Dante's Inferno.
No difficulty.
No difficulty. Really freaking easy. And you just breeze through it. You can get all the trophies in one playthrough.
It had a really good atmosphere.
It did. It looked cool. It was fun, but you breeze through it.
Oh my god, I can't believe you beat Uncharted 3 on hard.
Lots of
boobies.
boobies.
Did I beat it on hard? Yeah, you'd fight that booby monster. It was like the second boss.
Yeah, well, you fight lust and gluttony and all sorts of other boob monsters just hanging out there.
Lots of nipples in that game.
Lots. It's ridiculous. It's gratuitous. $5 word. Use it. But, I mean, if you look back towards... You mentioned Ninja Gaiden earlier.
Ninja Gaiden's been a game that's been out for a really long time. The series takes forever.
Right. I mean, go back and play that on the NES where you don't have save points, and birds are your fucking worst enemy. Fucking birds. I'm gonna jump, fuck, bird, dead, pit. Jump, fuck, bird, dead, pit.
Why don't you go play any game that you don't have a life bar anymore, where just one hit, you're dead.
Right. Well...
Or even like even like the original like Mario games were like
I don't even care. Fuck those games.
Where you still move down. Like Mario has a life bar now.
Right? Yeah, Mario has a life bar. He's got a life meter. I mean, are the games getting too easy? What do you guys think? I mean, there are some hard games that come out. I will admit that. Dark Souls is a good example. Resonance of Fate has a high difficulty curve at the beginning, high learning curve at the beginning.
Who played that game?
I am surprised every time somebody tells me they played that game. I own it. And I haven't played it. I mean, people are like, oh yeah, I played Resonance of Fate. I'm like, oh,
Dead Space is like that.
Dead Space. Oh, Dead Space is hard. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you play it on hard, that one is definitely.
That one is definitely hard because you don't get a ton of ammo to just face roll everything. I played through that on hard too.
But at the same time, there's a bunch of these games. Oh, you know, your Naruto games or these games that are easy to the point where they give you second chance storylines.
Right.
Where when you lose in a fight, it'll opt into something else.
Right. There's no game over screen.
That screen that you kids may have never seen. You just see the continue screen.
Right. Continue.
Or quit.
Quit. Save and continue. Save and quit.
You have died.
You have died.
We crushed your soul.
Good luck. We hate you. You revived. You retrieved. Yeah, more Dark Souls references.
No, I wish we could think of another game that was hard.
Well, I mean, if you look at...
You're talking like Amnesia?
Well, even Amnesia wasn't that hard. I played through that on hard. And even that wasn't that difficult.
There's only like 2 atoms in the entire
Yeah, game. I know. You just... There's puzzles. Yay. I mean... And the difficulty doesn't affect the puzzle rate. Or the puzzle solutions.
Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy is a very hard game. Super Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac, those are both very hard games. I don't know if they have difficulty selections, but they are still incredibly difficult.
No difficulty selections.
If you decide to drink every time you die in Super Meat Boy, good luck to you. No, we're not doing that.
Your liver will just explode.
We're not doing that.
Boosh.
But I think that the large majority of games these days are too easy. Even if they have difficulty selection options, I think they're still too easy when compared to games of the past. Maybe games are evolving to encompass a broader audience.
It's like we said before. It's getting to that point where people are paying for the experience and not for the challenge anymore.
Right.
They're paying for that storyline, the game, a little bit of difficulty in the gameplay, but not difficulty over the whole game.
And I think the reason Dark Souls did really well, or Demon Souls did really well and garnered a sequel, is because people enjoyed that challenge.
It was amazing when it first came out.
Right.
They could not keep enough copies on the shelf.
Right. It was just gone.
And it was a game that wasn't advertised.
Right. It had no advertisement. It was just by word of mouth.
Yeah.
Just by word of mouth alone. Oh, this game is fucking hard. You need to play it and cry.
These are games that I pre-ordered Demon Souls a year and a half before it came out.
Right.
Like, I had the collector's edition. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, have you played it?" I beat it a few days ago.
Right.
Oh man,
I got the box with
I got that guide.
With the little art book guide thing. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are games too easy now? Are they too hard? What do you think?
Why don't you start a discussion in the comments right there?
Yeah. Down below.
Under that info box.
Info box with all the glorious links
that you should also click on.
That you should all click on, check out, and enjoy. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode of The Last Save Point. I'm CalcNinja.
I'm Puro.
Enjoy your gaming.